Welcome back, everybody, to Scattered Thoughts, a weekly look into the lives of indie comic creators. We have a big show for you. Okay, welcome back to Scattered Thoughts number 6. We were off last week because I had a convention and I just didn't have any time to do a show and get all the updates done, and so I apologize for the delay in getting this one out there, but we're back now and we've got a lot to cover, and it's great because we're actually a little bit more official. Each episode we get a little bit better. So let's start off with our sponsors. We want to thank RA Comics Direct, the comic book printers that print all our books and banners and like this behind me, and our backdrops and all the stuff like that, our floor decals. So we want to give them a plug. Check them out. They're very reliable and awesome printers. They'll take care of you every time. We also want to acknowledge Time to Tabletop and Vincent's show, where it's twice a week now, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Check them out on Twitch, and they are a community through the language of gaming is their tagline. So check out their show, and let's give a plug to our screen printer, Fast Custom Shirts. Joe Garcia and Fast Custom Shirts. They do an amazing job on silkscreening all our shirts. You can see one back here. On their website, they carry all our shirts, so if you are unable to get something at the conventions, you can go on their website. And, of course, descriptions below for all our sponsors, so you can check them out. Speaking of Fast Custom Shirts, it's a good segue for me to show you a little sneak peek of a shirt they're making right now with the artwork of Noel Serrato. Here he is. Kill, Jessica, kill. Or I think that's what... I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say here. Anyway, this shirt is kind of a teaser into something that's being done behind the scenes. A little something. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to give away or not give away, and I don't want Noel to get mad at me, so I'm just going to show you the shirt, and there we'll be done with that. Alright, so look forward to that shirt being out in time for the Santa Rosa Con, which is coming up in September 22nd. Alright, don't forget, you can help out the channel and support the creators by checking out our Patreon, or purchasing, of course, any of our books on our website, and of course the links below. Of course, I think we run the scattercomics.com like throughout the whole video, so check it out. All our books are on there. Just click under the little titles menu and you can check out all the different books all the creators are making there, as well as a lot of other cool little goodies. Speaking of new books, that Panda Days is now available on drive-thru, the Panda Days trade back, so check that out. But now I feel like I'm babbling quite a bit here, so I'm going to drink some more of my coffee, and I'm going to let Eli and Kelsey give you their update of what's going on their side of the block.
Hello. I should let you finish eating that Reese's, I guess. Hello, it's me, Eli, aka Slim, the new Scattered Webcomics director. My lovely assistant next to me. Well, you can't see her. Gotta get that peanut buttery goodness out of the corner of the mouth.
Hi, my name is Kelsey Beaird. I'm the director of operations for Scattered Comics.
Yeah. And we're also married. We're gonna be doing a tag team video. Yeah. Gang signs, I guess. Married life. Recently, Jason Doobie made a video and put it on YouTube, kind of going over news, but he kind of brushed over webcomics, mostly because that's kind of my territory. He's not too familiar with it, so I felt it as my new title, my job to kind of explain what the heck we're doing. Scattered is made by a bunch of indie artists. They're a little bit more old school. They go through conventions, print media. They're just now getting into the digital elements of comic books. People that are interested in our webcomics, you can find our webcomics on Webtoons as well as Tapastic. It just depends on how you like moving through the platforms.
We'll also make sure to put links in below the video or wherever we put links.
Right. If you're a fan of Scattered, there's a couple titles that you can find on Webtoons and Tapastic. We have Dog of the Dead, which is a self-contained story. We posted it on Webtoons originally. It's just got to kind of get people's feedback on the story and how it worked. So that was a lot of fun. We got great reviews there. And then you can also read Alien 101 and Actionland. Those have been webcomics for years, since back in 2008 where I started them. They've gone through some changes, but that's still pretty much their home. Newcomers, we have Shadowhunters. They're new to webcomics. Actually, they're getting a lot of traction. They've only been on there for a month or two, but people seem to really like them. Very new webcomic is Ghost Puncher. That's another story made by me and Maxwell Shepard, the same guy who made Dog of the Dead. So yeah, we're also working on Ghost Puncher, which is, I think, going to be very popular. Ghost Puncher is about a guy who punches ghosts. That's pretty. He's also an alcoholic. Whatever. Yes, good sounds. So yeah, if you go to Tapmaster Webtoons and look up Scattered Comics, you should be able to find us, and that's where you'll be able to get that comic goodness.
Also, stay tuned and check for updates from Jason about this last weekend. He was at SAC Anime, so he should be, if he hasn't already, he should be posting an update for you all.
Next, let's talk about a couple things that my personal team's been working on. Slim Stories, which is pretty much me and my wife. We have a couple other people. Kelsey's going to go eat more peanut butter cups, because you got to eat that stuff while it's fresh. We're working hard on getting our comics into Comixology. This sells PDFs of different comic books. They have a lot of popular ones. They also have indie comic selection. So we're trying to get our books on there. We have Alien 101 and Actionland Book 4 should be ready mid-September. We'll have physical copies. Those will be available on my store. You'll be able to buy them at conventions. I'll probably also put them on Comixology. And as I said, if you're a Webtoon fan, it'll be on Webtoons. We're just kind of cornering all the comic markets. Webcomics, traditional printing, PDFs. Just we want to get in everywhere. Also, a couple events coming up. You're going to be able to catch us at Santa Rosa Toy and Comic Convention on the 22nd of September. So come by and say hi, show your support. We should have books, we should have posters, all that good stuff. I'm not sure all the scattered artists that are going to be there, but I know at least me and Kelsey will be there. Speaking of that, I'm hoping to have Scattered Nexus available to be sold at Toy Comic Convention. We're just doing the beta release right now. It's just to kind of show people how the game works, as well as get them to test it and figure out what they like about it and any changes they'd suggest. So it's more of a learning process. It's more for people that are interested in play testing. You should be able to purchase Scattered Nexus, the beta, for yourself. It goes for about $15 on the Game Crafter right now. And as I don't get any profits from that, it's just to kind of get people's feedback on it. That's something we're working on. Are there any other news, Kels?
I don't think so.
I think that's all the scattered news we have. Just wanted to kind of go over what our webcomic ideas were and what's going to be coming up this month. So that's pretty much it. If you like these videos, please like, comment, subscribe. Also, keep a lookout. Please support us on Patreon so that we can help support indie artists, so we can continue to make content and work towards our dreams. We can't really do it without our fans. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.
All right, thank you, both of you. All right, and speaking of, I've got a little package that I got. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, got some packaging. Oh. Can you see it? Oh, can you see it? It's on like Donkey Kong. Look at that. Scattered Nexus, the indie card game. Yes. All right. I actually have not seen the full set yet, so I'm going to just opening it up here. All right. Let's see. Is there a way I can show you and look at this at the same time? Okay, we got some monsters, it looks like. Monsters. Come on, let's get to that. There we go. There we go. Yeah! I love it. Oh! Whoops. Oh! I love this. It's like comic books in card format. Wow, I'm sorry. I should be showing this to you. How am I doing? Not very good. Alright, well, you get the gist. Of course, there's going to be a link below. Check out the Scattered Nexus card game. Eli worked really hard on it, and it looks amazing, and I can't wait to play. Of course, that means I'm going to have to learn to play. I guess me and Eli are going to have a lesson on that. Okay. Now, all that opening has really worked up my appetite, so I think it is time for Lunchtime Arts with Evan!
Everyone out there in Scatterland, let's do some inking.
All that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. See you. For a moment, even hope that I could be you. See you. All that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Voice is getting nearer, heart is pumping, thoughts are running wild. We got a good thing going, while we got our feelings amplified. Stay till the morning, countless hours spending by your side. You look at me, I'm soaring, seeing all the truth behind your eyes. See you, for a moment even hope that I could be you. Wants to tell you that I need you. See you. For a moment even hope that I could be you. See you. All that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. Now I'm finally right here with you.
Okay, Evan, awesome work as always. And that, I think, is like one of the very last pages of Lucha Mystery number 2. It is at the colorist. The colorist is finishing up. It's supposed to be all finished. I believe Diego's the colorist, and he will have all the pages all colored this weekend in time to rush it over to RA Comics Direct and have them printed and shipped up to him for his signing. And his signing is September 29th. And we're going to go over all that stuff in a minute. But yeah, it's looking pretty awesome. Okay, speaking of our boys up in the north, let's go and give a spotlight on Blues Rats number 3. Just got a review, so check that out. Link below. And now let's go check in on BORDIN, who is doing he got into that accident and he's been recovering from the hospital. Let's go to BORDIN and get his update.
Hey, what's up guys? It's me, BORDIN again. So today, there's some updates, but first of all, this is Booster, right? Thank you. High five. 10. 10. I said 10. Okay. 10. Good boy. Okay. So anyhow, just want to update about my leg right now that it's getting better for the past few weeks or so. Right now, I can actually bend my knee up to 80 degrees now. So it's gonna be a while, but I have all the way up to 120 degrees to be able to bend it back all the way up, just like how my normal leg would be. But right now 80 degrees is a pretty big jump from last time that I was on the video. Anyhow, I'm also offering live sketches again over the weekend, for this weekend. And it went really successful, so I'm doing it again. Okay, so I make these signs just so a lot of people like watching over the weekend, and it's been really successful that a lot of people enjoy watching it, that they requested more. So just a reminder, these are some more samples of people requested. Well, this is basically from one person, but you can see that I'm going to be shipping it out pretty soon. You know, these are all like 11 by 17 size. They're like really huge. Okay, So, besides these one, I also have some small ones. So these are the 8x11, and they're all like different quality or so on. So, you know, basically just a reminder about the prices. The price will be for, there's two styles. This is Hyper Sketch and High Res. So these are the High Res one, and these are the 11x17. So these fall under category here. So you guys just have to let me know you want the quick sketch one or the high res one. And the quick sketch one is just no much different from the high res one, but these are the 8x11. Just so you know, the detail is a little bit different. So yeah, this is the sizes. Okay, so I'll try to make it really common. And for payment wise, you guys can also pay me at Venmo or either PayPal. Either way, you can just message me. By the way, guys, I'm doing this because I cannot be able to go to shows, and so I cannot able to support myself for my medical bill, and I hate asking for donations from people or fans, and so I rather work for this. So hopefully you guys like to commission me to support to pay for my medical for my leg to get back into shows again, and you guys get the stuff that you like from me anyway. So anyhow, love you guys very much.
So yeah, so that's tomorrow. So be sure to tune in. Again, the links is below in the description. Just click on it and you should go right to his live video feed. Okay. You know, now looking at all that artwork that he showed, I want to show you guys some of the fan art that we have been receiving over here. So let's check it out.
Lions roaring in the morning sun.
Okay, so we got a couple of cute little submissions of fan art there, both from Panda Days. So awesome. So if you guys got some fan art, you want to send it in, and we will be happy to showcase it for you, and we love getting fan art. So send in the art. We haven't heard from Miss Misery in a while, so let's go check in with her and see what she's been up to.
Hi everyone, Miss Misery Reyna Young here. Just want to let everyone know that I am now doing season 6 of Movie Massacre. We just shot 5 episodes and it's going incredibly well. Updates for anything else I'm doing is basically 2 short films for 2 different anthology films. And I'm also working on a couple scripts. And I'll be doing a signing soon for my children's young adult monsters books. That are in the vein of like Goosebumps, things like that. So super excited for Halloween coming up. Cannot wait. I hope everyone's getting their like costume ideas together. You will soon see video blogs that I'll be doing of what you can buy costume wise around props, things like that. So super excited. More YouTube videos on the way. So yay, cannot wait.
Okay, wow. You know, she's busy. She's very busy over there. She's working, making shows, making books. That's amazing. Don't forget, she's also got a signing. Let's go over all the signings real quick. So, the first on the agenda, we have Santa Rosa Con, which is going to have a bunch of our creators. That's September 22nd. And we got Noel, we got James, we got Eli, we got Keith. A whole slew of our guys are going to be down there, so be sure to check them out if you're in the area. And on that very same day, across some seas, some ocean, over in Australia, we've got NC Kane. Yes, the very writer on both Nothing Man and Fox and Hound. She will be having a signing at OzCon, and that's September 22nd and 23rd. You got to go check that out if you're in that area. Pick up some signed copies of her books. Then we got Lucha Mystery signing, September 29th in Canada. Wow, we're all over the place. Over in Canada, over at D's Comics and Collectibles. We actually, a couple of episodes ago, we got a little spotlight on her shop, but he'll be there signing Lucha Mystery number 2, which we were just talking about earlier. So you gotta get your signed copy first, hot off the presses, hot off the RA Comic shipping presses, and then a little bit further down the road, A1 Comics it was October 6th. We're going to have a creator signing as well, and that's going to be 24-hour comic book day, I believe. So they're having a bunch of us are going to be in there, and we'll be there greeting the fans, hanging out. I don't know, doing what we do, I guess, you know, at A1 Comics. You gotta go check us out. Well, of course, we'll have a bunch of books there. And then, down a little bit further from, you know, when we're just talking about with Miss Misery, she will be at Great Valley Book Fest, October 13th. And she'll have all her monster books. I'm sure she'll have a ton of stuff there, too. So, lots of things coming down the pike. As we get closer to those dates, we'll be doing a little bit more in depth of what's going on and what's happening with those. But yeah, woo! Okay, I'm exhausted after talking about all that. All right, Sarch, let's get some artwork. Take it away with some live art from Sarch. Alright, so let's some amazing artwork from Sarch there, and that will take us right out of this episode of The Scattered Thoughts. Thank you for joining us. As always, we do have a Patreon, links below. You can help support the creators and, of course, Scattered Comics in general. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. The more subscriptions we get, the better the channel looks, the more people pay attention. I think it goes higher on the YouTube listing or something. So, thank you for joining us again, and we'll see you next week with more Scattered Thoughts and more weekly updates with indie comic creators. Bye. Thank you everybody for watching our video. Please check out these other cool videos you see on your screen. You can help Scattered Comics and its creators by going to the description below and purchasing any of our cool stuff. Give our video a like and don't forget to subscribe.